My name is Rene Enriquez, and you're watching Uncensored.
This is Rene Enriquez. Nickname Black Hand of the Mexican Mafia. Prison gang politics.
Hey, folks, we're back with Operation Big Cat. I got a simple question for you guys. Are you ready to lose some brain cells? Because this conversation goes way out. They're putting it all on the table. There are no secrets, there are no codes, and there are no discretion. This is the continued call between Kazoo and Bala, where they're discussing Kazoo taking over all operations from Orange County. He mentions S specifically, and that's Sana Ojeda. So that you understand, Kazoo is taking credit for Sana's success in the Mexican Mafia and organizing Orange County. You'll hear that in the call. They're going to mention another carnal as well, Champ Mendez. They call him Campeón, right? That's Champ in Spanish. But that's at the end of the call. We're going to cut out at that point. But I want you to hear all this stuff about the individuals that they are trying to represent the hood and get the hood back on the map. And this is just a straight out diarrhea of the mouth. We're talking chorro. We're talking like nonstop diarrhea. It doesn't abate. It doesn't ebb. It continuously flows. And that's the thing about these calls. Kazoo's on the streets. Joe Lara, Kazoo from F Troop, is on the streets. And Bala is in the county jail. Understanding that these calls are recorded, they continue to speak openly. And that's what makes these investigations so simple to prosecute, that they put all the evidence on the table for the prosecutors. And then it always strikes me and it amazes me that they think that people rat on them when they're here doing it themselves. It's pouring out of their mouths. These are considered confessions, spontaneous confessions, unelicited from any agent. It's not a Perkins op. This is these individuals speaking freely on a recorded line. And in jail, there's no reasonable expectation of privacy. When you're on a telephone in jail, there is an admonition. And even if there isn't an admonition warning you that the calls are recorded, there is no expectancy of privacy because you're incarcerated. So with that said, we're going to continue with the call. We're going to run it for about 15 minutes and do the last segment coming up soon. It gets better, folks. It gets better.
It was just a click. We're parents. You know what I mean? Except for what? I mean, for what? I mean, for now, homeboy thinks that he has say so, and that his word means this. Fuck him, homie. Hey, homie. All because of why? Because he does the chief. Well, fuck you too, homie. Who's the fuck homie. Chief, homie? You mean? That dude straight embarrassing, homie. That dude straight embarrassing. Hey, Baby Slow and a couple homies were telling me about Chief that hey, they say, you know who punked Chief out there? They said Trino punked Chief out there. Nah. Hey, homie, you're doing bad if Trino punks you, homeboy. If Trino punks you, you're doing real bad, homeboy. Hey, fool, that Trino told him, yeah, you used to be somebody, but you ain't no more. You mean, what happened to you? You ain't shit, fool. Get the fuck out of here. And they said that fool walked with his head down and shit. You know what I mean? You know it's all bad when that happens, though. About people treat them, come on now. Hey, what's up with our boy Wicked? Did he turn Christian or he didn't? Or oh boy, you know what? I keep hearing rumors only, but I don't know it up or I know the facts. Oh boy, you know what I mean, even if he did, homeboy, I'm not gonna take anything away from him. If he did, I'm gonna stick with him, dog. Because I know what homeboy's about, dog. I mean, yeah. And because at the end, like, even like, okay, when all that shit happened with you, you know what I mean? Yeah, he was there for me, dog. You know what I mean? Yeah. You're one of the fools I talked to and shit. You know what I mean? Exactly, dog. You mean at the end it was just gonna be like the three of us, you know? Yeah. It was gonna be me, you, Wicked, and 3D. Yeah. But at first 3D was like, no, I don't want to take. But at the end,
I remember when he came to Patty, he was like, yeah, homie, I see what you're saying. I'm like, fuck, fool. We rolled for your fucking brother when they was trying to fuck you. That's what
exactly,
I told 3D, I was going to go to bat for your brother. I said, how do you think I'm not going to go back for somebody I even love more, whose mom is like another mother to me, whose family is like my family? I said, come on.
Yeah, don't.
I said, and you got it fucked up. I said, that guy's like the homie.
I just talked to D about 2 days ago, though.
Yeah, what's up with that fucker?
No, he's doing good, homie. He's right there in South Carolina right now.
All right. You talking?
Yeah, he's doing good, homeboy. I mean, he's all right. And, I'll tell him, homeboy. I'll tell him.
Right.
Yeah, and he was trying to help me out too. I guess when he heard about me, when they got me, right?
Mhm.
He's right there where he's at. He's right there with two of them boys. You know what I mean? And
yeah.
And so he had one of the boys wrote a letter for on my behalf, and mailed it to me, dog. You know what I mean? And I got the letter too, but I got the letter. It was rerouted from another state.
Hey, homie.
You know what I mean? So, but I got the letter going.
I was fucking hot, fool. And then I told, Glenn and them, the other homies, why didn't you let me know before? They're like, because we know how you did, fool. You're going to get all fucking nutty and fucking talk shit to us. I go, of course I am. They're like, we couldn't do nothing. We couldn't help it. I don't give a fuck. I said, even if you can't help them, you start fucking stabbing all them motherfucking fools that are their homies. And I said, fucking, if you can't help them in there and you're out there, you go to them fools' neighborhood and start dumping on them. You hear me?
Yeah, dog.
You hear me? And then, matter of fact, like the homie that I talked to that one of Boo's fucking righteous people, right?
Yeah.
I was talking to him. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get all the because he's like, oh, that fool's like your brother. He said he even be hearing. He goes, I've been hearing that name a lot lately, B.
Yeah.
Yeah, I go. That's
because I had met Boo recently. I just barely met him just recently, right?
Yeah.
You know, I met him, dog, and he told me too. He's like, hey man, 'cause I heard about you, man. Hey. I don't know if you hear, homeboy, but know it. But I'm gonna tell you where I stand, homeboy. Where I stand is this, homie. I'm a diehard, loyal as you can get with ass, homeboy. I'm with him to the fullest, homeboy. And I know one thing about him, homeboy, with ass is he'll never lead me to failure, homeboy. And that's why I stick with him. And so the whole thing that I've been going through, I went through.
Yeah.
Because with that full bundle. It was because of my lordship to M. I mean, to S. And Mom does not like that. You know, he hates that fact.
That's who was talking. Because look, okay, 2 days ago, 3 days ago, I talked to Boo, right?
Yeah.
And then before that, I was talking to the homie, and he was saying the homie, that's my boy, right? Slick from Pacoima, and Slick was like, because I was telling him about you, and he's like, he goes, I've been hearing that about him. He goes, even the Theo talks about good about him. He goes, my Theo talks good about him. I'm like, hey, homie, like, you're shining, my boy. Fuck you know what I mean? You're like, you know. And
hey, dog, you know what? All I'm trying to do right now, dog, all I'm trying to do is to get us back where we were at one time, homeboy.
Exactly, homie.
You know what I mean, dog? That's all my number one goal is right now, homeboy. I mean, I'm not trying to from my personal name to be out there, dog. I'm not even going for that. I don't even care about the dog. I just want for the video itself, homie, to get what we had originally, homie. Because we lost it all. We lost it because of that fucking fool, dog.
Yeah, but that's why we're gonna get it back, homie.
We're gonna get it back, homie. I guarantee that, homie.
Because it's like this. There's finally a group of us that should have been there before, but we've been back because of them pretty boys, you know? Because the old man didn't see it, whatever, you know. Everybody makes a mistake. Ain't nobody got it, you know. But now we got it. Now, you know, I know he's seen, you know, I can't see the error of his ways because he don't make mistakes, but, you know what I mean?
You know, what this guy was when he pinpointed, when he put the homeboy out here to take care of things for him, Beto, you know what I mean? Yeah. That's what this guy came up there, cause not because he's with my half off, nothing to do with that, all, because the fact that when I met Beto, you know, and he didn't like it to me because of the way I was, homeboy, you know what I mean? And the ideas that I had, homie.
That's right, homie.
You know what I mean? And like I told Beto, you know what? I'm all about this, homie. I'm all about for my neighborhood to shine again, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I want my neighborhood to shine again. We were shining at one time, and we lost a lot of that shine because of that fucking punk, man. I go, but look, man, I'm all about my neighborhood to shine because without my neighborhood, that's not gonna be where he's at today. We put him there, man. We put him there. It was us who put him there. Nobody else stepped forward. Just when that time came, during the meetings. Nobody else. Not one neighbor stepped forward to do anything for him but us.
Yeah. And
I told him, I told Beto, so with that being said, Beto, you know what, man, so okay, with that, I'm telling you that, what I'm telling you, you can take it like talk about favoritism and shit. Okay, call what you want, man. But you know what? I'm all about my neighborhood to shine again. You know, cause it was always about us. We were the ones who took care of things for them, and so we're the ones who take care of things to this day, and to the wheels fall off. We were always with them. So, and with that being said, it's up to you now. I go. You're telling me that there needs to be a change out here. Okay, that my homeboy his run is done. My homeboy Theater's run is done. You tell me. That's what you're telling me. Look, I'm telling you this. Look, I don't want no part of nothing right now because of the fact that I'm on parole now. I don't want no part of nothing. But that's the case. By you telling me that, I go, look, I'm not gonna let it fall in the hands of anybody else but my neighborhood.
Yeah.
So with that being said, because Theater, look, I haven't met Beto yet. But like my wife has been there, like with your mom, and I know good things about him. And then that's Tigre's compadre, so Tigre is always with me. And so like where I was at a couple of times, like there's issues with his homies, and fucking I made sure, you know what I mean? And so they told him too. And then at the same time, when he had talked to Ed, they asked him, who's out there right now? Give me names who are out there. I can tell you, okay, more or less who could take over. Yeah. And so when Beto told me to look at what Sluggo's busting right now, he was the only one that's out here right now. I can tell you is Gloria's son, Kazoo. And so when he said that, right, when he told him that, he was okay. Well, then there it is.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
Tell him I'm asking myself to take over. So when Beto told me that, dog, I'm like, you know what I know. I'm not gonna. There's no way in hell I can say no to it, dog.
Of course not, homie. We've been raised and groomed from this. That's the difference between us, homie. Like how our moms are, they raised us like this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Hey, homie. Well, people don't realize, homie, our real blessings didn't come from our dads. Our blessings came from who our moms are.
Our moms are, dog. Yep. That's who homeboy respects our moms more than our dads all day long, homeboy.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
And the fact that we were raised by them is where he's okay with it, because why? Because he knows that we have to have some kind of good in us, dog.
Yeah, because our moms raised us tougher than most dads raised
their sons. Dog. Exactly. So with all that, dog, so that's what happened, dog. With that, see, like I had called Tigres on it, so Tigres, let me talk to you, homeboy. So I talked to him. I talked to him, right? And I told him, look, hey, homeboy, I want you to think or believe that I had anything to do with your step down, homeboy. You know what I mean? I told him that. Look, homeboy, it's not even like that, Peter. You already know, homie. When I got out, I talked to you. I told you I want no part of nothing for the time being, because why? Because I'm on parole. I wanted to shake this parole shit.
Well, I remember when he told me the day that when he talked to you, I talked to him the next day and stuff, and that's why I haven't really called first, because everyone's saying, like, my high and your mom, you coming down. So I'm like, all right, I'm a let boy, because I knew you just had your baby, so I'm a let boy, you mean?
Yeah. That's why I told homeboy. I let homeboy know. You know what I mean? I don't want there to be any kind of animosity between me and you, homeboy. No matter, because it's not like that.
Even when I was talking to Tigre's happy because he wanted to step back for a while too, because all that shit he just got into and stuff. You mean? Yeah,
dog. You know what? Like I told you, look at homeboy. I know you have some issues right now, Tigre. Look at. I'm gonna help you get by all that shit, homeboy.
That's right.
I got you, homeboy. I'm here, homeboy. I know I'm gonna help you get by all this, homie. Don't think because I took over on me that I'm gonna be out to get you, homeboy. It's not even like that, homeboy.
No.
That's the last thing I'm gonna try to do is to be out to get you, dog.
That's the thing, homie. We're homies. We came from the same hood. We're supposed to have the same, outlook at things, and that's why you're gonna shine, and that's why fools are gonna love you, and that's why you're gonna laugh, because like I said, Tigre, he's good at the job to a certain point, homie. Yeah. You mean? And then even Big Slugs is good at it to a certain point. But it's hard for me to focus because I remember when Turo was treating like shit and yell at him. You mean? And then I remember Slick Rick.
You know that. You know. Exactly. You know how I am, dog. You know what I mean? I'm not. Oh wait, I'm for the homies. Dog. I'm not against the homies. Dog. Even though I know a lot of them are against me, homie, I'm still with them, homie.
That's the thing, homie. It's going to be your selflessness. You know what I mean? The other fool
Yeah.
is selfish. You're selfless. And it's going to be that selflessness that's going to shine, homie.
Yeah, no, you know what I mean? Because watch out.
I guarantee even fools that once they hate you, they're going to have no choice. If they don't love you, they are them going to respect you, homeboy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Homie. How do you feel bad about me, dog? How can you feel bad about me when I'm not doing anything wrong or I'm not speaking bad towards them, dog? You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like
there's no way, dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah, when I talked to Tigre, I talked to him like 2-3 days ago, and he was Tigre was even saying, he was like, man, the homie's out there, he's doing good, woo. And you mean? So like, all right.
Yeah, dog. You know what? Cause I'm cleaning the house right now, homeboy. I'm getting everybody that's supposed to be. Watch out. You know what? I even got a message from the homie Campeon, dog. Okay.
That's right.
Okay, but the message wasn't a good one, though, dog. You know what I mean?
Oh.
No, homie, watch out. It was this, homie, because I threw his primo on the lista, homie. A big buck.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay. Watch out. I threw him on the lista, right? So Campeon wanted me to pull him from there. Okay, and those were his words that he's feeling disrespected by having him on there. Okay.
And what happened?
I sent word to the bell bobs and dudes that when they told me this, the old man. I told the old man, I go, look, man, do me a favor, Jack, and when you write him back, or if he calls you, you tell him I said this. With all due respect, I will never do it in my life. Will I ever do anything to disrespect him?
There you have it, folks. Another case of diarrhea at the mouth. And at the end, you heard them talking about Champ contacting Kazoo, because Kazoo put Champ's cousin on the lista. He's attempting to eliminate a relative of a Mexican Mafia member. This is like a sacrilegious, it's a violation, right? That this individual independently, Kazoo, thought it wise to target a family member of a Mexican Mafia carnal. So you see the lack of managerial skills, and that's one of the biggest downfalls of the organization, of thrusting guys into positions of authority that have no managerial skills, that are egotistical, egocentric, megalomaniacal. You know, all this guy's talking about is hood and how important he is and how much authority he has and what he's going to do and how he brought Mexican Mafia members to success because of his neighborhood. This is all you hear in this call, right? And this is the bane of the organization. You know, one of the reasons that the Mesas were in a large part disbanded, because there's such abuse in these positions. These guys function with autonomy. And Kazoo, his stepfather is Beto Vargas from Baldwin Park, who is a May Carnal. He ran into his own problems later on down the line, got shelved. A lot of rumors about why he got shelved. And we're not going to get into that here, but he had the bona fides. In other words, he had like the credentials, right? His mom worked for Sana prior to Beto and his mom hooking up. His mom worked for Sana, and that's how he got his little baby wings, if you will, right? Because he never was a made member. They would never make a guy like this, or maybe they will. You know, I don't know. But with that said, folks, I hope you enjoyed the content. As always, like, subscribe, and hype, baby, hype. That's important to the videos. I know some of you guys can't afford to be members. We also have a Patreon. Go check that out for unedited content. There's a lot of stuff on there that's not on YouTube. Trying to keep the two separate. And we got an announcement coming up soon. I think you guys will like it. As always, have a beautiful day. Stay safe. Peace out, folks.
This is Rene Enriquez. Nickname Uncensored.